Morning.
Yep.
Welcome to day 4. 4 days, I guess. This is a big day today. We got 12.8 miles to do. So we got started at 6:40 this morning, and we are on our way. We're cooking. We get there.
What are we cooking?
We didn't cook breakfast, that's for sure.
Oh.
All right, let's roll.
Okay. Well, it's been raining pretty bad since we got at the shelter.
Yep.
We were
Lots of rain.
0.4 miles, and I got out of this trance that Dad put me in. And we had to run 0.4 miles up this mountain to get to the shelter because it was pouring.
Here we had a good night at the shelter. We got there just as the skies opened up pretty much.
Yeah.
And ended up hunkering down in the shelter all afternoon. I pitched the tent when the rain lightened up. I pitched the tent, and then it rained really, really hard for quite a few hours, and Grayson decided he really wanted to sleep in the shelter. And I kind of wanted to avoid dealing with having our stuff laying around in a muck pit. So eventually, when the rain lightened up a little bit, I went and took down the tent. Then we settled into the shelter. At times there were lots of hikers piling in there as people were trying to get out of the rain. But it stopped raining for a good couple hours right before dark, maybe 2 hours of peace in the valley. So most of the hikers in the shelter went and pitched their tents. But then it proceeded to rain all night. And even now the forecast says it's supposed to rain through noon today, but we've been lucky so far. It's not raining on us now. So we're on our big hike of the week, big mileage day, 12.8, which is big for us. And we are 21 miles from the car on a 45-mile trip. So we are more than halfway officially. I think we've decided we are definitely doing a hotel Friday night on the way home. And the pizza cravings are setting in. We got it bad.
Got it so bad it took me like an hour to describe the perfect pizza.
Yeah, Grayson spent an hour describing the perfect pizza. And there's only one cure. And that's getting pizza. So we're pretty focused. And we will remain focused on our goals of getting pizza.
Another goal is to not think so much in cold weather.
Yeah, that'll sort itself out.
I've been very smelly.
No, it was your breath.
Oh.
I had to face the other way.
Ooh, that was not bad.
Alright, we're making a wet and foggy crossing through some power line strips.
Quite windy up here.
You can see the clouds blowing through. This is supposed to be a view. Not today.
But it's right here.
Not today. At least it's not pouring rain on us.
Well, it's a good thing it's not raining while we're crossing.
Yeah. White Blaze. We're on the trail.
It's eerie up here. Like you can just barely see the mountains over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cleared up.
You
Couldn't
can,
see 'em,
you can
yeah.
faintly see the mountains over there, but when you turn and look this way, it's like it just goes into this mist. Like there's nothing there.
The mists.
Yeah.
Mistborn.
Oh.
Shout. Mist Wraith.
It is quite cool.
Lots and lots of planks. We're walking over. Keeps us out of the mud. But for how hard it rained last night, we're pretty lucky that the trail isn't worse than it is. This isn't bad at all. Seem to be making pretty good mileage this morning too. A couple miles in. It's gone by real fast. I don't think there's any real sustained climbs or descents. Been a really peaceful morning. Kind of surprised at for how early it is, how many hikers we're passing on the trail. Everyone's getting an early start. Hardest part is how slippery this wood is. We're working along the ridge, must be on a spine or something, and all these clouds keep passing through. It's pretty neat. We'll see. Wisps of fog pass between Grayson and I. We're kind of hoping we get a cool spot to take a break here in a few. Normally we'd be able to see down in there and across the range, but not today.
Is this where the view's supposed to be?
Yeah, we're in the area. I can't tell if we're past it or we're there or not there yet, but we'll know soon enough.
I think this view is going to be pretty cool while it's foggy.
Be a foggy view, yeah. It looked like it was on the down slope on the map, so it may be down here. Now that we're headed down again. Grayson says he sees it. That's a good sign. Yep. And there's a rock you can sit on. How's our view of the fog? Ooh. Cool. Alright, we're gonna have a snack. We were just packing up to leave, and Grayson noticed that our view finally started to open up as the There's a break in the clouds. We can see, kind of see to the mountain next to us.
Oh, you can kind of see something over here.
Yeah.
There's a break in the fog.
Oh yeah.
You can just kind of see the mountain next to us. The view is opening up more and more.
Yep. All right, 10 miles to go. We're gonna get trucking.
Yep.
We've been texting some pictures to Lisa, and I don't know if the GoPro captures it or not, but we've got clouds passing through while we're working this ridge line, and it's so cool. It'll get bright and clear, then you get kind of socked in with fog. You can smell it when it comes, you can feel it on your skin. It's about, it says 55 degrees down in Bennington right now, so I gotta imagine it's a bit cooler up here. So figure upper 40s, maybe 50. Clouds passing through, breeze, moist air. Pretty neat. We seem to be having an exciting day of hiking here. A little bit of adversity. On day 4, the cool clouds that were pretty neat at first are just now turning into windy, cold moisture bombs that keep passing through. So we've been getting a little chilly. We got our raincoats on just to keep the moisture off our skin and cut the wind a little bit, give us some warmth. We're just about to the shelter for our lunch break. And it'll be a good milestone for us because it will be the longest distance we've hiked in a day so far this trip. And then from there we'll have like 4.1 miles to go to get to the next shelter where we're staying. Meanwhile, we're just working up this stairwell, rock stairs, to get there. We're pretty hungry. So this will be a nice break. Fire tower. Must climb fire tower.
Ooh, it's bent up here. Oh, it's sketchy.
That's good. Let's keep it going. Woo!
Oh.
Not to the top yet, but we're at the tops of the trees. And it's gotten windy. You can see the clouds rolling in. Grayson was getting a little bit nervous, but I've been encouraging him.
See everything from up here.
Cool.
Don't drop that. Oh. Oh.
Boy, it sure is windy. Grayson's retreating.
I'm not retreating. I'm just cold.
It's cold. It's ice cold. It's cold and windy. We stopped for lunch and we are back on track. We got about 3 miles to go and then we're done with the big day. We're about 10 miles in so far. We had the GoPro battery die at some point this morning. The batteries were kind of buried, so I didn't get a chance to dig them out. So quick recap. Let's see what happened, Grayson.
Oh.
It was cold and windy and clouds.
In the woods.
Oh, Grayson had some stomach issues. He all of a sudden bolts into the woods, drops his pack, takes off running. Said he was going to the bathroom. I asked him, well, what? You want some toilet paper? How about it, something to dig with? We got that sorted out.
And then we lost the GoPro microphone.
Oh yeah, then we lost the microphone things for the GoPro. So there was some adversity there, for sure. And it got cold and damp enough that we were kind of nervous. I was getting nervous anyways, of like roughly 50 degrees and wet and windy. So we put on our rain gear and that warmed us up enough so we didn't get overly cold and wet. But the rain's held off. We made it to the shelter that we had lunch at. Hit the fire tower. Now it's the final stretch. And we're feeling good. Just struck me that this section of the trail is super mossy and slippery. With the rain from the past 2 days, we're having fun on the slippery rocks. But the moss here is everywhere. Pretty neat. Which is nice that we got some cool to check out. We were just doing the math and we've been hiking for 9 hours. A little over 9 hours so far. It's only a couple short breaks, so we're ready. Grayson was telling me I looked so tired I was fading in and out of reality. I forget the exact word he used, but something to that effect. A little over 2 miles to go. I almost thought maybe we got off trail for a minute. We're just kind of, it's like we're walking up a riverbed. But now I see a white blaze up here. So we're still on the trail. Yep. Good job.
No, it's not.
This is our campsite for the night. It's Grayson getting ready. Ready for bed. It's the shelter up here. Got a little bit of a view down through here.
But I do wish that we did use metric. All the ones that we get our cars. All the ones that we get our cars from. I don't wish that we used it. I'm gonna not use yours though. I'm gonna hurt myself.
All right, we're going to bed. Good night.